Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omniviewer, and I'm here with a fairly significant Monsterverse update. This bit of information about Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 comes to us from a set visit conducted by JoBlo.com. Now there's quite a bit covered in the article, some stuff we already know and some stuff that's fairly new. However, what I'm zeroing in on is a big reveal regarding the new Mystery Titans. We've known for a while now that Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, and Ghidorah weren't going to be the only giant monsters in this movie. The JoBlo article, however, revealed names. The names revealed, according to the article, are Baphomet, Typhoon, Abaddon, Bunyip, Methuselah, and they also mentioned that they noticed Kong. That doesn't necessarily mean he's in the movie, mind you, but he's clearly on Monarch's radar, so of course you'd see him there. Now, the article doesn't say what these monsters look like, or where they're located. However, the names themselves are not selected at random. Baphomet and Abaddon, for example, are both names of demons. Specifically, Baphomet is a goat-headed entity normally associated with the Knights Templar. They were incorrectly accused of worshipping it. Meanwhile, Abaddon is described as the king of the army of locusts in the Book of Revelation, and also is the Hebrew word referring to the bottomless pit. Now, the article specifically names Typhoon as one of the other titans, though I'm willing to bet that might have been a typo, and what they actually meant was Typhon. Typhon hails from Greek mythology and is said to be one of the biggest and deadliest serpentine creatures out there, if not one of the deadliest monsters in the entire mythological realm. Methuselah is probably a familiar name to a lot of people. It's generally used as a nickname for someone who's incredibly old, and indeed, according to the Hebrew tradition, Methuselah died at the age of 969, which is pretty darn old. He is a biblical figure, but he's not necessarily in the Bible that much. There's far more detail about him in apocryphal scripture like the Book of Enoch, but then again, who knows how much that counts, being that it's apocryphal. It's certainly an odd name to ascribe to a monster. I mean, I get that it's supposed to imply that it's ancient, but all of these monsters are supposedly ancient, especially Godzilla. So, we'll see what the justification winds up being. As for Bunyip, that actually comes to us from the realm of cryptozoology. The Bunyip is a creature that, well, it's kind of hard to describe because descriptions tend to vary drastically. The word itself is an Aboriginal word that means something to the effect of devil or evil spirit. But when European settlers came along and started seeing it for themselves, the term came to mean any sort of bizarre, unidentified creature that might be lurking in the water. Exactly how many sightings of the Bunyip were genuine sightings of a cryptid and how many were simple misidentifications of the admittedly already strange life forms native to Australia is open for debate. But here, apparently, we're going to get a full-blown, proper Bunyip. And Kong, of course, speaks for himself. So like I said, at this point we don't necessarily have images to directly associate with these names, and we don't know if these are the only ones. After all, Monarch has a lot of outposts around the world. But it all confirms that this movie is going in a bigger, more mythological direction. So that's the big update at this point. As always, you're free to leave your thoughts on these new developments in the comment section below. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omniviewer signing off. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, as well as subscribe to the channel for more content of a similar nature. Also, check the description for links to our Twitter, DeviantArt, and Patreon pages, as well as the Amazon link for the novel Operation Red Dragon: The Daikaiju Wars Part 1, penned by yours truly. Thank you all, and we appreciate your support.